Alright, hey everyone, it's been a little minute. This video is being recorded about 2 months past the last videos that I made, but this is going to be going over some of the dreams that I've had since then. I'm going to try to keep this a current thing that I just keep going through. Because I always really wanted to have a dream journal. I think it's a cool idea, and it's actually part of my name, because my name is DBM Eclipse, which means Dream Builders Master Eclipse. Dream Builders is my group. So, let's get into this. Alright, so I'm going to go through 18 dreams in this video. And these are all just since the dreams that I put down last time, which I think I went through like 50 dreams, dude. I've always had super weird dreams, and I thought that would be kind of cool to show that side of me. Alright, so also I will definitely welcome in the comments if you guys have any like some kind of like if you understand dreams and stuff like that, if you like research about them, please leave in the comments if any of these dreams, you know, like mean something, because I definitely would be interested in that. You can leave that in the comments below. I'll probably go through. I usually go through like every comment and every message, but it does take some time, and the more that come in, the harder that it becomes. But anyways, I've been rambled on enough. Here are 18 of the dreams that I've had in the last few months. And I try to get to these as quick as possible, and I'm glad. I actually had a really crazy dream the other night, and I waited just a little too long after I woke up to write it down. You gotta write them down instantly the second you wake up, or you'll forget in 5 minutes, literally. But I remembered most of it, I believe, but there are some missing details that I didn't really get. Anyways, dream number 1. I had a dream that I was over at Pat B. DeTruth's house. And he lived in a different house in this dream. But Pat B., he is somebody from Southern Slang. And I've been over to his house a couple times. So I had a dream that I was, first of all, I was freestyling on Skype. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna stop. Some of these dreams are a little complicated because I don't know the exact order. I think some of this stuff came before and some of it came after, but I'm just gonna read them how they are, and I'll try to just add the details as they are, because I don't want to trip myself up. So I had a dream that I was over at Pat B's house, and we were filming an Alien movie together. And we were like, he had some like second basement or something. Like, he doesn't have a basement in his house, but he had a basement in his house in this dream, and that's where we did a lot of the filming, but we also did it in the woods and stuff. But yeah, that was super hella weird. And in a different part of the dream, I was freestyling on Skype with Nextasy and KT, young KT, aka KT the Great. And my parents end up fighting in the dream, and then they get a divorce. I don't know what, that's just a collage of weird shit there, but yeah, it was a lot, and it just kind of, I don't know, it was weird. But yeah, probably the most pronounced part of that dream, though, was the filming of the Alien movie. All that other stuff is just small little details, but, as far as, like, I do have a lot of dreams about freestyling, and it's kind of interesting because, and that's one of the reasons I've been trying to make most of my music just off the top of the head, because I have an issue with freestyling, and I really need to get over that. It's like a mental block. It's like, anytime somebody asks me to freestyle, I pretty much just go blank, and I don't know why, because I've been rapping since I was, like, 17, and I'm 28, almost 29 now, so it's like, I should definitely be able to freestyle in public by now. And it's weird because when I'm by myself, I'll freestyle for hours. Probably what I'll do is I'll start freestyling on live streams to make myself more comfortable. But anyways, okay, so I had that dream. It's pretty fucking weird. Filming an alien movie with Pat B. Second dream I had, and I'm gonna be going, some of these dreams are gonna be kind of intensely personal for me, so it's actually really weird to expose some of this stuff, you know. But I've lost a lot of friends lately, due to a lot of like relationship type drama, and it really sucks. And it was all like stuff that I didn't deserve, really. So, but I guess, you know, it is what it is. But around that time, I had one of the people I used to collaborate with. I had a dream about him and like 80 people banging outside my window, and they were all dressed as LARPers, and they kept telling me I was a bad person, and I was like trying to convince them that I wasn't, and they ended up like having pitchforks and like torches and shit, and yeah, so, I mean, you know, honestly, I don't really care. I'm gonna just be honest from now on. You know, it's not like I'm gonna be cool with this person anyways from now on. He's made that very clear. The person I'm talking about is Young Saya. I've tried to patch things up with him, but he does not want to be cool with me. So, that sucks. We made some good music together, though. But anyways, so yeah, he and a bunch of people were banging on my window and ended up carrying me out, and I think like torturing me or some shit, bro. Let's see. I had a dream about the girl I was talking to and some other people talking shit about me, and I am trying to catch them. Like they're it's weird. It's like they're talking shit about me, but I'm like trying to run up to them and like talk to them. Like I really don't like being able to not defend myself. Like if you're gonna say something about me, then I want to be able to like explain my side, you know, because I really don't mess with anyone. I just make music and chill. So it's really stressful that so many people have had problems lately for things that were out of my control with me. But anyways, this dream was kind of trippy because I was chasing that girl and one of my ex-friends talking shit about me, and they end up like crawling into this little like if you've ever played Zelda, you know how there's like a little square hole and the dude like crawls in there and he gets on his knees and kind of just shimmies on down that bitch. Yeah, I was like one of them, and pretty much like I went in there. I kind of like sidled on through, and it opens up, and it's like, and this is a really weird thing. I've had recurring dreams about like weird geometrical shapes just kind of floating in the sky, and like you have to like walk on them and you're like trapped on them and shit. But anyways, I was like there were all these like tall shapes, and like I had to crawl through a lot of small spaces. I really don't like doing like stuff like caves really freak me out. I cannot mess with a cave. I like, especially the ones where you're like right on like descent or something like that. I can't do it, man. But yeah, I felt trapped, and I just kind of wanted to control, or not even, control's a strong word. I guess, you know, you can't stop people from thinking certain things about you. I understand that. But if it's unbased in reality and people are thinking things about you that just aren't even true, then you want to defend yourself. And that's been one of the things that's really like messed with my head lately, because a lot of people have said things about me that aren't true, and I haven't been able to really stand up for myself in any way. So it's really been pretty whack. So that's dream 3. Some of these are going to be more in depth than others. Okay, dream 4. There was this, like, old man, and he was, like, wearing, like, one of those Hawaiian shirts and kind of, like, a straw hat. And he had this big cage. I was living at Pleasant Ridge in this dream. And he had a huge dog that was, like, genetically engineered in this cage. And I went up to him, and I just started, like, petting his dog. I felt bad for the dog because it was huge and it was in this cage, but it was also really freaking cool. Okay, that's dream 4. And it's funny because some of this stuff is like, I'll type it out after I have the dream, and then a month goes by and I'm like, oh wow, I remember that. I forgot about that. Or like, it'll be like, damn, I don't even remember this one. So honestly, like, it is kind of weird because I'll type the dream in and then I'll just kind of not look at it again until I make these videos. But anyways, dream number 5. This one was a weird one. Very weird. I wish I could remember all the details of this one, but we're just going to go with what I have, okay? There was a convention center, and it was a birthday program. There was an entire program, like the entire birthday center, which I don't know what a birthday center is. Well, it's like a convention center. Like, there was a shit ton of space and, like, individual rooms, and everything had theming and stuff, and it was all for my birthday. And it was in the future, and there were, like, a bunch of celebrities there, but I didn't know any of them. They were, like, random people that I had never even heard of. But anyways, there was, like, just random rooms, and every room had theming, and it was like a huge convention, and it was almost like an airport a little bit. But yeah, there were a lot of, like, older celebrity women that were hitting on me, and it was pretty weird. But they were like older, like probably like 60 or 70s, maybe 80s. It was pretty weird. I wasn't into it, but it was happening in that dream. And there was, like, a lot of them, too. It was really strange. And then, like, a lot of people around them, like, start turning into zombies. And apparently... wow, I don't remember this part. Apparently, my vocals, me rapping, is what's needed... is what's needed to transform the zombies back into humans, I guess. And... I am trying to record a song that has 2 alternative verses. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but that's just weird, actually, in general. It's like, just make one song. Why do you gotta make 2 alternative tracks? And I don't know, man. That's some weird stuff. I do not remember this one at all. Wow. Okay. Dream number 6. Lil Wayne talking to me and giving me advice about rapping, while I end up teaching him about emulation. Okay? I don't even remember that. That is so weird. Why would anyone have a dream about that? That is so weird. I wish I remember what Lil Wayne said to me, though. That would be interesting. That's crazy. And it's like, bro, realistically, Lil Wayne don't give a fuck about emulation. He'd probably just, if he even wanted to play video games, he'd probably just buy something pre-built and pay somebody else to do it. He doesn't want to do that all himself. He has way too much stuff to do. But it is pretty funny, though. Okay. Dream number 7. Weird library with a hot tub and pool with alligator inside. End up having a baseball game there, too. That's all it says. I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to read them out, and then I'm going to further elaborate. So, I remember that this library was on a hill, and it had a lot of events. And I may have been homeless. There are a couple times that I've had dreams that I've been homeless, and that I'll be, like, sleeping outside, or, like, kind of just roaming out through the world. And, you know, like, obviously the idea of being homeless is horrible, but I do love being outside and I look at the world in a, like, very interesting way, I feel like, because, I mean, obviously, when you want to be inside, you want to be inside, and that's why it sucks to be homeless, among many reasons, but I do love nature, and, you know, like, sometimes the idea of sleeping outside is peaceful to me, I feel like, and I really kind of view the world, like, the best way I can put it is I kind of view the world like Shenmue on Dreamcast. Like, I like that everyone has their own life, and it's so amazing to me that they're, like, right now I'm sitting in the mall parking lot, and I'm seeing all these people drive by, and it's literally, like, hundreds of people. It's just crazy. Like, everyone has their own life, and at any point, like, life is so amazing because you literally can just walk up to somebody, and you could talk to them, and you don't even know you could be, like, their best friend, or, like, fall in love with them, or something like that. It's just so cool, and, just life really is amazing. It's beautiful, and, you know, I have definitely times where I'm depressed, but overall, like, I try to stay very positive because life is beautiful, and there are some really amazing, cool things. So yeah, I think I was homeless in that dream, and, I think that I was attending, like, events at a library, but they had a pool, and the pool had an alligator in it, and I also think that there was a hot tub, or a baseball game studio, a baseball field, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay, dream number 8. Dream an airplane arguing with rich people on how to split the plane and who deserves to own it. So that's one that I don't know how to elaborate on, and it's just weird to me. I don't even really necessarily want a plane. Like, and I wouldn't be, I don't even like to argue, but if I'm in a room full of rich people, I'm definitely not going to be arguing with them. I'm going to be, like, probably discussing business and, like, trying to build rapport, as they say. Okay. Some of these I do not remember at all. Wow. Weird dream about being stuck in an island, trying to leave, and all of these fake-looking women, like Desperate Housewives type of vibe, brainwashed by this rich man trying to leave, and they keep trying to stop me from taking candy. What the fuck? What? Bro, I don't even remember this. Why am I trying to get candy? Let me think for a second. See, y'all are getting, like, deep into my mind, bro. This is weird. I swear to God there are not many artists, if any artists, that have done this, because it's so personal and weird. Like, okay, so I get all of it. I do not understand what they're trying to steal me from taking. Okay, alright. Alright. Dream number 10. I was drawing a diamond on... Okay, holy shit. This is one of the weirdest dreams. This is insane. Okay, check it out. Check it out. I don't even have to read this shit, because this one, I literally woke up in cold sweats from this dream. Okay, so, in the dream, first of all, I believe I was a female. And, in this dream, I was playing with this neighborhood kid, and we were drawing chalk on the pavement. And, you know, he was, like, a kid that was, like, quite a bit younger than me. I was probably, like, I was probably, like, 11 in the dream. And he was probably, like, 7 or 8 or something like that. And, you know, a lot of dreams I have, I'm myself, but some dreams I have, I'm actually not myself, which is pretty weird. I don't know if that's normal or if that's weird. It seems weird to me. But in most dreams, I am myself, though. But anyways, so in the dream, my teeth start, like, my tooth, specifically, like this one right here, it starts splitting off and breaking. And this, like, jagged cone starts, like, protruding through my jaw. And, something about this, like, neighborhood, it was, like, a very poor, neighborhood. It almost looked like, when you look up pictures of Mexico, and you see, like, the division between the really rich neighborhoods and the poor neighborhoods. It kind of looked like that. Like, things were almost like, it looked like built with, like, stray wood and just kind of slopped together with just stuff that was found, you know? But it was like, it worked, but, you know? So anyways, in the dream, that my tooth started splitting off like that, and I ran up to my mom, who was not my mom. She was a lot different, but she kind of was, she had aspects of my mom, but not the 100% though. And she was like hella abusive in the dream and was like beating the shit out of me. And, so she takes a knife and she stabs the ground and it starts hurting me. And she tells me that that thing that's protruding through my jaws is her as a baby, and I'm trying to give birth to her through my mouth. And apparently the knife, that I'm attached to the house somehow. And when she scratches the knife on the ground, it like hurts me. So I end up freaking out and I run away down this like dark alleyway, and that kid chases behind me, the little like 7-year-old, and I end up like turning into a monster and I fucking eat him, bro. It's crazy. See, like, some of these dreams, like, you can kind of see meaning in, but that one, it's like insane. Like, what does that mean? How does that have any meaning? I just don't understand. Okay, this one was pretty weird. I'm just gonna read this one because it's pretty long. Weird portal to hell that you slide in this ditch tube. Someone gets stuck in there and gets heated up by metal. It is trapped in hell forever. We play board games and keep going back and forth from hell and earth. Also, in this world, there's a big dome that leads underground where my ex-girlfriend lives. She tries to hang out alone with me, but her boyfriend comes home and she plays it off like we were just catching up for old time's sake. And I'm getting my stuff from her, apparently, because I had stuff over there. And for some weird reason, all of my belongings are on bookcases that are outside of the dome, and all of my stuff is kind of just blowing away and getting water damage and shit. So I end up, but some of their stuff was there too. And I ended up stealing their shit too, and they had shit like rare Pokemon cards and shit. I just took some shit like that from them. Pretty weird dream. I feel like that's a lot of detail, but I don't really remember too much more than that. This was a weird dream. So, man, I'm so glad I've started writing down my dreams. Like, I can't wait to see what you guys think about this. So there was this guy that used to, like, hit my sister up all the time and give her free weed, and he was hella creepy. And I had a dream, about him transforming into a cat. And I don't know why it says Breaking Super Nintendo. I don't know why it says that. I think that must be a typo, but what ended up happening is he transformed into a cat, and me and my mom tried to, like, chase him down, and we ended up catching him and got him locked up. It's crazy. This was a weird dream here. I actually have quite a bit of alien dreams, but I had this dream that a UFO was like it literally just popped up outside of my family was like having a picnic at this park bench, and this UFO popped up out of nowhere, bro. And I ran and took my phone and I started recording it. And I got some crazy footage of the UFO, and my sister I screamed at her, like, you record it too. Like, I tried to get my whole family to record it, but my sister ended up recording it. And the second that the UFO came, like, it stayed there for a second, but then it like zipped to this building, and it like wrapped like tentacles around the entire building and like destroyed it, kind of like shocked it or something. And then it like parked up right beside us, and literally we were scared as fuck because we thought something was about to happen, but then it just zipped off, and in like 2 seconds the FBI was there. And like the FBI actually like takes my phone and like deletes my, and the funny thing is, this is so unrealistic. They didn't just delete the videos that I had of the UFO somehow. They like asked for my phone, but they deleted the actual icon on my screen that said photos somehow. So I literally could not even access it anymore. And I really don't even think you can do that. But anyways, my sister got the video and she instantly posted it online. So it started like blowing up and becoming viral. And a lot of people started getting really scared in our area, and people are scared and no one wants to talk about it, and it's like public knowledge, but everyone's freaking out. Okay, we only got a couple more dreams. We got 4 more dreams, and then I'm gonna get out of here. This was a funny dream here. I had a dream that I was with a bunch of people, and there was this lady, and she had this cabin in the middle of this island, kinda, but the only way to get there, I was playing Sonic Blast on Game Gear, and it's such a jerky game, and I had a dream that the only way to get there was to like run on this like ramp, and then it leads into, it's like there's a lake here and the house is right here, but there's a huge ramp, and the only way to get to the house are these ramps that are outside. And we had these backpacks, and apparently like once we got in, we ran to the island, and we made like we ran on the track loop, but at first we made fun of her for doing it for some weird reason, but then we had to do it too. And once we got in there, I figured out that we were all like kind of insect creatures, and that we would molt, and like would have a hard shell over us if we didn't smoke weed. So we were constantly smoking weed to stop that from happening. Oh man, this is a funny dream here. I had a dream that I was hired to play tuba, playing Mario music at a huge event, and there was a bunch of food for the rich people, and the rich people got all the good food, and the poor people got like junk, like trash food. And I ended up like taking my portion. I like took way more than I would eat, and I like brought it to the poor people, and because of that I ended up losing my tuba, and I ended up like taking too much time, and I ended up missing. It was like a huge event, like the Super Bowl or something like that, and I ended up missing out on my opportunity to play tuba Mario music. And that was really funny. But now we're going to talk about something actually really sad. And I've had something very traumatic happen lately that I'm going to have an entire video talking about and make a celebration and a dedication to him. But my dog, Novi, he died. And I actually, that video I recorded of him and put into the series here, the documentary series, that was the last video that was recorded of him. And he died of old age. He was an amazing dog, but I'm gonna save all talking about that for his own video, because he deserves it. But I had a dream right around the time he died of running around in the backyard in Green Mountain with him. Okay, so dream number 17. I had a dream that I was with Schutzley, Jared McGee, and my friend Forrest, who got shot, and he was actually alive, and wow, I don't remember this. So I end up tripping out that Forrest Abrams is alive in the video, and it's like a really big deal. I was like, damn, dude, you're alive? And we like started making music together because he died in a really violent way when I was younger, and he got shot to death at 18, bro. So it's really crazy to have a dream about him just out of the blue. I do think about him quite a bit, though, every once in a while. But it says he ends up being alive. Oh, jeez. Gotta sneeze out of nowhere. Might use that sample to sneeze. I don't have my sneeze anywhere other than that. That's funny. Okay, so it says that Forrest was at a weird church with cult leaders, and I managed to help him escape. And I figure out that one of my parents was lying when she said that she had to go to my granddad's house, I guess. And then my parents fight again. Some of this stuff is pretty obvious. I mean, my parents did get a divorce back in the day, so, like, having dreams about that stuff isn't too weird. But they're actually straight now. They got back together. Okay, and this is the dream that it really sucks. I didn't get to it quick enough. This is the last dream here, and then I'll end this video. This dream, I waited probably about 1 minute too long to write down, but here are the details that I remember. So it was a pop-up, like, freestyle rap concert, and I end up leaving when it's over. I didn't get a chance to freestyle because I didn't have enough time. I, like, showed up late or something like that, and it was, like, about to end. And I end up driving home, and I see these planes in the sky, and they, like, are spelling out this, like, message, like, saying not to trust the government, and the messages, like, fall from the sky, and they, like, snap onto the road, and, like, force you to look at them. But this is when it gets confusing, because something happened. First of all, I saw these, like, 5 Loomis trucks, that people, like, take the money from banks, and it's kind of sketchy, and they got, like, Illuminati triangle-looking logo. But, like, 5 of those trucks, the Loomis trucks, drove right past in, like, 2 seconds, and I ended up filming it, and I saw them, and I was, like, thanking them for some weird reason, but then the smoke that hit the ground from the messages not to trust the government ended up, like, causing, like, a bunch of damage, and, like, when the smoke hit the ground, it either, like, it kind of, like, it, like, destroyed a lot of stuff, but it's, like, it's weird, it's, like, the smoke would fall down, but then really quickly it would, like, snap into place, and it would be in the road, and I don't know how it caused damage somehow, and I don't know why I was thanking the Loomis people. I guess I knew they were related somehow, but I don't know why I was thanking them, and then things got destroyed. Like, I don't understand how that correlates. But anyways, those are 18 dreams. I'm gonna keep writing down my dreams, and I'll go through them all. I really want to be as much of an open book as possible. I really want you guys to be able to get to know me in and out, and, you know, I'm very open in my music, but I feel like talking about things like my dreams are a completely different level of being open. So anyways, I'm gonna wrap up this video now. We got about 35 minutes of footage here, and I hope you guys enjoyed. and I'll just keep telling y'all about my dreams. And I guess this is like, the crazy thing is, I think I went through 50 dreams last time, and this is 18 dreams, so damn, I've recorded 68 dreams of mine already, so that's getting to be where I have a pretty damn good dream journal, and I'm pretty excited about that. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting me and everything you do for me. It's really amazing, and you know, I've worked really hard to put a lot of this stuff together, and it's really cool to see people like latch onto it, and it's gonna be really cool to see people become like really really intense followers, and because they'll know me so well. And you know, I want to show y'all who I am and share my experiences so they can maybe help you guys. Anyways, like I said, if you guys have any information about my dreams, if you have anything, like especially the really weird ones, like dreams about aliens, or dreams about like the weird tooth thing, or any of the super strange ones, I would really appreciate some insight, because I don't know why I dream like that. And that one with the tooth thing, I literally woke up and I was soaked in sweat. I was like, really, some of these dreams I have are very intense. I do watch a lot of horror movies and stuff like that, so that might be part of it. And I eat a lot of food before I sleep, so that's probably part of it too. But I do think that it's kind of interesting to share with you guys some of the stuff. Anyways, love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Check out my music, obviously, if you haven't, DBM Eclipse. And I'll see you guys soon in the next installment. I'm going to talk about some of the stuff that I've been through lately. And I give a shout out to Novi, my awesome dog. Rest in peace. And he's going to get his own video, though. Love you guys. Talk soon. Bye.